Welcome, Hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some more Gran Turismo Sport. Technically, last episode I did the FR challenge again for like the third time. This one right here. I just did the last two races again because of an update. I'm technically recording this video after that one, but I'm going to post this one before that. Just to split things up a little bit, because I did promise to use this vehicle in the series. Other than the license plate, I have it set up to look like Elvis Presley's Pantera. I saw a donut video. If you haven't seen any of their content on YouTube, it's actually pretty interesting. I watched, I would definitely recommend their video of going from, I think it was Florida to, they were trying to go to Alaska, I think. One had a Subaru wagon, and the other one had I believe it was I don't remember. It was a couple weeks ago since I saw it. I think it was some kind of GTR. It might have been I don't think it was an R34. I think it was newer than that. I don't fully remember, but that was a good series. I really enjoyed that one. But they did an episode. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I was adjusting my mic. They did an episode with Elvis Presley's Pantera, and obviously yellow. This is the factory yellow, which I assume his was. I just love this car. I'm a big Elvis fan too, which that interested me. That was the first video of theirs that I watched, actually. I already beat this race once because I was unsure if this car would be able to go fast enough for me to win these races. It's a bit slidey, I'll admit that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat the first 4 races today with this. I really don't know. Just because of how much it slides. It's not bad on here because the turns are consistent. It's all the same, like, not all of them are the same angle, but it's not like there's any slalom type turns. This was the first race I ever did with a Pantera, and I beat a Bugatti Veyron, which is crazy. I don't know if the Veyron's going to be in this race. It was the first time I did it. This thing's a drift machine, I'll tell you that. When you're on this track, it drifts pretty good. I had to do a lot of suspension changing around stuff on there because it just wouldn't work the way it should. Hey, bud. You either get out of my way or I'm going to make you get out of the way. Drifting the Pantera, boys. Should be interesting. I don't know if I'm going to keep in the full races because this is a 15-lap race. Jesus. Oh, my. Okay, hit that wall. There we go. It straightened us out. I think the tires are causing an issue with this because I did not wreck or slide around this much the first time I did this. 32 seconds behind first place. Okay, we're coming up near first place. Got a Ferrari, and I think the other one is the Bugatti Veyron again. I'm not 100% sure on that. It looks like a McLaren F1, but I don't know if he's even in first place. Okay, the Ferrari was in second, but the Bugatti might be ahead of this F1. Oh, okay. So, oh my. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. So it is just the Ferrari who's in first. So he can pull me on those straights. But I'm sure I can get ahead of him. Enough that he shouldn't be a problem. Because the only way he's really getting speed to get to me is from drafting. And I don't know if he's willing to... Uh-oh, that slowed me down a lot. That was a farther drift than what I wanted. I lost a lot of speed because of that drift. But I think we shouldn't have too much of a problem. I'm probably going to cut out a lot of the middle of these races. Just because they're so long. No one wants to sit down and watch 15 laps of me driving in an oval. How fast? Still going over 100 that whole turn. Still have a couple laps left to go, though. Okay, we're on our final straight. I think we got this. There's no way he's passing me. No way I'm letting him pass me. Okay, wow. We beat a bunch of Ferraris and McLarens with this. A fucking Pantera. Dude, I think it's Italian. Right? Well, it shows an American flag. Well, that's probably for me, not the car. I'm pretty sure the Pantera is Italian. With... wow. Wow. I can't believe that this thing can do that. Okay, on to race 2. Okay, this one might have issues. I don't know. I did check. I do have racing soft tires on it. I might just need to be aware of how fast I'm going and not drive like an absolute idiot. It might even handle very good on these. Because I did a lot of tuning on this, trying to get it so it drives pretty good. The only thing I'm worried about is the Ferrari, because the Ferrari was a bit more difficult than the Bugatti for some reason. It might have been because I was talking this time instead of, like, when I first tried it, I was just straight up concentrating on the race itself, like nothing else. Oh, okay. I must have been thinking this was a different track, because I remember that turn being like a much sharper dip. See, the only bad thing about this is when you start slaloming, it just likes to, like, the back end is easy to flick, as you can see by me doing it and not actually trying to do it. Ooh, okay, I know this track. I know it. That'll be helpful. That's one of my favorite dips. That and the one from Laguna Seca. I really enjoy that one for some reason. This is actually genuinely doing good. I mean, yeah, the ass end slips out every once in a while, but you can quickly correct it. Like, this is what I love about some of these races, is I like using the oddball cars. Who would think to use the Pantera? Like, literally the only restriction for this race series is the car has to be $100,000 or more. That is it. No other restriction than that. And this is 10 laps. It's going to be a long 10 laps, but I guess it's a good thing, because that gives me a longer chance to get up to first place and drive like an idiot through that turn. Oh, I didn't even realize that car was the one in first place. That Aston Martin. That wasn't that hard. We're on lap 4. We're now on our last lap. We actually have a really, really good lead ahead of them. Second place is 22 seconds behind us. So I could pretty much sit there for 15 seconds, start going, and still win the race at this point. But I haven't been driving like erratically or anything. I've been pretty much just like almost daily driving this. I did wreck a little while back because I didn't start braking until very late. But other than that, this thing's actually handling very well and doing a lot better than I actually expected it to. I know tire wear isn't on, but it feels like it is, which is strange. I don't know. I love this spot. Ooh. Like, it's just way outperforming what I thought it was going to do. Jeez. Until I start... Like, once I start talking, I start driving like absolute dog shit. I don't get it. I should be able to talk and drive. I can get a 22-second lead, and within one lap of talking, I've lost several of those seconds. By... What the fuck am I doing? Okay, I'm done talking for the rest of this lap. I didn't realize that the lap was this short. I was trying to redeem myself. I don't think I did. I got 22 seconds ahead, though, of... What was it? The Aston Martin on here, which is crazy. Okay, now on to race number 3. Okay, this one's at night. I'm just very happy that there's no rain on this track. Rain would hurt me a lot. Okay. This shouldn't be too difficult. It's, what, 8 laps? That's not too bad. About to have a seizure in here, jeez. Okay. The only problem I can foresee with this... Oh! Almost hit him. Didn't, though. Actually, this track's not that long, is it? No, this is the one where everyone does their, car shows. I've done a lot of car shows with people on this one. My worry with this track, though, is when you start getting into the windy parts. One's kind of like this, where you go fast into a turn. Because I have soft tires on this, but it's just, they're not soft enough. It's plain and simple. It's just... It's weird. You can see, like, the flex of the tire. You can see the move, like, I don't know, if you take a right turn, you can see the tire, the bottom of the tire tread stays where it's at, but, like, the rims push the walls of the tire to the side. I hope that that was a good enough description so I can wreck this car very, very badly. I knew I was going to have an issue with these turns. This thing just cannot handle it. Unless I go slow. Okay, we're heading up onto our last lap right now. We got up to the front. All we have to do is go, pretty much if we get to this turn before that, the car in second place catches up, we are set. Because I got like a 4-second gap on him in one lap. So the second lap, as long as he's far enough away that he can't draft off of us, we're good. And I've been doing pretty good laps on here so far. I think we're gonna have a really good shot at this. I'm debating on if I want to do 3 episodes with this car and then 4 with a different car. I might go for that because, I mean, this is doing spectacularly good for what it is. But I would like to use something that actually is made for this. Like this type of speed and this type of handling. Because this is more like an Italian muscle car, which is really strange to even say. I really hope that we can get this, because if we get this, we're gonna be really set. I might even just debate on like what tracks are longer. Oh, we should have started braking way earlier on that. 7 seconds ahead of him now, and we are on the final straight. I think we're set. This thing's pretty trash, though. I hit the wall a couple times. But once I got used to the track a little bit more, like the other side of the road where I'm at now, I was having trouble on the first couple laps, but then I started driving a lot better through there. Okay, we won our 3rd race. Let's go check out and see how many laps. Pretty much I do these races off of laps, because pretty much all of these races is taking about 15-16 minutes to do. So that's about 45 minutes per race, but for you guys, I'm going to have these edited down. So we have 15, 10, 8, 10, 10, 12, 5. That first one was a lot, so I think that's going to be it for this episode. Let's see what we got for our daily reward car. And then I guess we'll find out later what car I'm going to end up using for the second half of this series. Okay, my second Ford Raptor. Cool. Okay, yeah. So that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode. And if you did enjoy the video, check out one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my social medias in the description down below.